Bizarre Global.
The Georgia Guidestones was a granite monument that stood in Elbert County, Georgia, United States, from 1980 to 2022. On July 6, 2022, in an act of vandalism, the Guidestones were bombed in an overnight act of vandalism, caught on camera. As investigators search for the suspect, outrage and conspiracy theories are growing online as many are digging into the Guidestones and their controversial message. The structure was sometimes referred to as an American Stonehenge. The creators of the monument believed that there was going to be an upcoming social, nuclear, or economic calamity and wanted the monument to serve as a guide for humanity afterward. Though initially garnering little controversy, they ultimately became the subject of conspiracy theories alleging a connection to Satanism. According to Wired, the story of the Georgia Guidestones began on a Friday afternoon in June 1979, when an elegant gray-haired gentleman showed up in Elbert County, made his way to the offices of Elbert Granite Finishing, and introduced himself as Robert C. Christian. He claimed to represent a small group of loyal Americans who had been planning the installation of an unusually large and complex stone monument. Christian had come to Elberton, the county seat and the granite capital of the world, because he believed its quarries produced the finest stone on the planet. Joe Fendley, Elberton Granite's president, nodded absently, distracted by the rush to complete his weekly payroll. But when Christian began to describe the monument he had in mind, Fendley stopped what he was doing. Not only was the man asking for stones larger than any that had been quarried in the county, he also wanted them cut, finished, and assembled into some kind of enormous astronomical instrument. The total cost of the project was not revealed, but it was over $100,000. The message on the Guidestones is what many consider controversial. Text consisting of a set of 10 guidelines or principles was engraved on the Georgia Guidestones in 8 different languages, one language on each face of the 4 large upright stones. Moving clockwise around the structure from due north, these languages were English, Spanish, Swahili, Hindi, Hebrew, Arabic, traditional Chinese, and Russian. The languages were chosen because they represented most of humanity, while Hebrew was chosen because of its connections to Judaism and Christianity. According to the monument's sponsors, the inscriptions are meant to guide humanity to conserve nature after a nuclear war, which the creators thought was an imminent threat. The inscription reads: 1. Maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. 2. Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. 3. Unite humanity with a living new language. 4. Rule passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason. 5. Protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. 6. Let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. 7. Avoid petty laws and useless officials. 8. Balance personal rights with social duties. 9. Prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. 10. Be not a cancer on the earth, leave room for nature. Conspiracy theorists have developed many different interpretations of the text over the years. Some have said that they are the 10 Commandments of the Antichrist. Some conservative Christians have called the monument satanic. However you interpret the stones, most of us can agree that they are at the very least bizarre. Join our cult of tinfoil hat wearers. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.